Hey everyone, in New York today. It's been crazy here in New York. I'm here for the weekend. I saw my favorite band last night play Story of the Year, and original bassist of the band is now back in the band. He's also vegan. I interviewed him at Warped Tour if you guys ended up watching that video, but super cool. I had a little chat with him. Also, if you guys saw that video, I met Casey Neistat, which was crazy. Fun little day. Today I'm doing a Q&A session. You guys sent me a bunch of your questions, so I want to get them answered, and what a better place to do it than right here in NYC. I'm in Central Park, by the way, if I didn't mention that. How much crap do you get as a vegan guy? How do you deal with it? Well, usually it's from online. Any keyboard warrior is just gonna light me up any day. But in reality, not many people talk smack unless it's like, you know, people that you actually know in your real life, like family or friends. How do I deal with it? It starts by getting to know yourself. If you know yourself, you know the reasons why you're vegan, nobody's gonna get to you. And that doesn't go with just being vegan. Like any situation puts you in a different state than everyone else. You're bound to get some resistance from them, some, you know, talk, and usually it comes from a place of curiosity or ignorance. But regardless, if you know yourself, you know the reasons why you do what you do, nobody's gonna get to you. What does a guy have to eat in order to put on some weight and gain muscle? My boyfriend is vegan and has a very fast metabolism, so he finds it difficult to do the above. Thanks. If you want to put weight on, make sure you're eating enough calories, and at the same time, you're getting enough protein. Now, I know protein's overrated, like where do you get your protein? But like if you're trying to build muscle, you should focus on it. You don't need a whole lot, and even if you're doing protein supplements, you don't need to do it more than like once a day, and if you're going super hard, twice a day maximum. But make sure you get enough calories. I use a program called Chronometer. I have a link in the description down below you guys can check out. They have a free version, they have an upgraded version. Basically, you put in all the foods that you eat throughout the day, and it'll tell you how many calories you're getting, how much protein you're getting, are you getting all the vitamins, the minerals, carbohydrates, all that stuff. So it's important to track it if you're trying to reach a goal, whether it's losing weight or gaining weight. And say you do some blood work and you're deficient in a certain vitamin or something, you want to know you're getting enough, that's a good program to use. So I got a DM on Instagram, why did you stop YouTube? So I never actually stopped. I did take a little break for a while. I was actually posting cycling videos before I took a break. It was tough, man. I was doing my master's degree between May 2015 and August 2017. That last part of 2017 was for sure the busiest. Like I had to write a 50-page paper on the relationship between a vegan diet and cardiovascular disease, which looking back at it now, like I'm so glad I put all that time in it. Like I'm so happy the way that paper turned out. But again, it required so much of my time and effort, and I had to direct it to my master's, and unfortunately like my YouTube took a hit for a little while, and so I had to take a break. But it's something that I love doing. I've been doing it since 2013, and like I'm not going nowhere. I love doing this stuff. I'm gonna be around for the long haul, so I never stopped YouTube, to answer your question. Also, I've been getting this general question too. I think this is like one of the most common questions, is whether you should become a dietitian. Do you have to get a degree in dietetics in order to make a living promoting nutrition? Because let's be real, man, like it is awesome helping people transition to a plant-based diet. Do you really need a degree in 2018? No, I mean, certain jobs require the most basic degree, so you wouldn't even have to be like a registered dietitian. You could just have a degree in dietetics and still get a decent job. But again, there's so many opportunities online, like so many people making personal businesses, doing online coaching, coming out with ebooks. Like there's so much value and opportunity online and the internet. I mean, it's crazy. You definitely have to hustle if you're gonna go down this route. Like some people are fortunate enough to get their degrees and to have solid jobs, but for the most of us, we're gonna have to hustle, you know, and do what we can do to make a living without ripping people off, and like genuinely helping people. So I'll make a whole video around this topic because it is highly requested, but that would be my short answer. You can get a degree in dietetics and certainly have plenty of opportunities out there, but again, there's so much that can be offered just here online. Another highly requested topic, your balding story, because if you guys don't know, this is Bruce Willis. It's been Bruce Willis the whole time talking to you guys. Your question, are hair transplants a good idea? Did you ever consider them? No. I never considered transplants, so I started going bald like really early 20s, like maybe late teens. Like in high school too, like I would feel my hair and like it was way thinner than my friends. So I was like worried about it like for a lot of my young adult life. And I did see a specialist one time, and they just recommended like going on pills or hormone therapy, and it didn't make sense. Like I didn't want to go through that because the consequences that come with that. I started doing a lot of thinking. Like I'll give you guys a short answer. I'll do a whole video on this as well. But I just started thinking, like getting to know myself. Like I'm like, why the fuck would I need transplants? Why would I need to do any of this? Like for the approval of other people? No way. Like it comes down to like that, what I was talking about before, is like getting to know yourself and like just not giving a shit about what everybody else thinks. But yeah, it's sad to see a part of yourself physically disappear. You know, you start wondering like, what's wrong with me? Like, why am I different? And you go through these things, but you gotta come out stronger. But I'll talk more about that. What do you think of detoxes and cleanses? Do you think allowing stomach and digestion to slow down or arrest is a good thing? Is it positive or negative for the health? Would love your opinion on it. So it all depends what you want to do. If you're doing it for digestive issues, I have seen some good results. If you're doing it for weight loss, like it's definitely not necessary, and it can help, but like the thing is, after that cleanse, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to go back to your old diet? Because then it's like the cleanse never happened. There is this great clinic out west. It's called True North Health, and they actually do supervised fasting, which that is what you want to do if you're going to fast. Like you don't want to do this by yourself and like just pass out because you're not getting enough glucose to your brain. You want to have this be supervised. You want to get your blood work done. You want all that stuff. So I would definitely recommend going to a reputable clinic like True North Health, which there's a bunch of vegan doctors there. So if you're seriously thinking about this, contact them, make the trip out there, and do it the right way. What are the best exercises for starters to get body moving? So honestly, just do simple stuff. If you're weightlifting, just go through the different exercises and just work on your technique. Like just work on getting to know the exercises themselves. I wouldn't worry about intensity in the beginning. Same goes with cycling. Just get out on your bike and just start riding for fun. After a while, start increasing the intensity. The intensity is what's really gonna help you long term, and you slowly wanna increase it over time. But in the beginning, just work on getting to know the sport itself. Just have fun. That's what it's all about. Best quick breakfast for you. Sometimes, like if I want something quick, just a banana, just a couple of bananas will definitely do, or maybe like a smoothie. Also overnight oats, like I'll just soak a bunch of oats with like almond milk and banana and berries and stuff, and the next day it's all ready for me to go. It is freezing up here, by the way. New York is so cold. Things I do for YouTube. Should one be in a calorie deficit to lose weight? I mean, technically yes, but you don't have to starve yourself. That's the difference. Like you don't have to starve yourself. When people come off a diet that's full of processed foods and animal products, like their calorie density is so high. Switch to a plant-based diet, automatically you're gonna start eating less calories. But you don't have to starve yourself. You can eat as much as you want as long as you're eating whole plant-based foods, not a refined vegan diet. If your goal is to lose weight, you wanna go for whole foods. There's nothing wrong with eating processed foods, but I'm just saying, if you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get in the best shape as possible, you want to focus on the whole plant-based foods. You don't really have to pay attention to how many calories you're eating, but if you want to, definitely use chronometer. What do you know about the link between the stomach and brain when it comes to what we eat? I'm bombing you with questions. That's all right, this is what it's for. There's different hormones that the body releases to tell like the stomach when it's full or when it's like empty and you need to get some food in. Or I don't know if you're referring to like a more of like how we get addicted to food. Like if your question's regarding that, I recommend checking out The Pleasure Trap by Dr. Doug Lisle, or just like YouTubing him and listening to his lectures, because that guy's amazing. He's an evolutionary psychologist and does talk about some of that stuff. Do you believe in the law of attraction? That is a hot topic on social media at current. You know, I like over the past couple years, I've been seeing that topic pop up too, and I've been trying to implement that in my life for sure. I really try to vision myself doing what I want to do, and I think that's such a great first step. Is like you have to see yourself doing what it is that you want to achieve. If you can't see yourself, if you can't imagine it, then it's unlikely that you'll ever reach that. Like, at least you have to vision where you want to get. Like, same with my career, like with YouTube, like you just have to like vision yourself doing what it is that you want to do. I don't know, at least mentally, like you're more confident to go at it, you know? Who knows if it's real or not. Do you eat before exercising or riding your bike? I generally try not to. Like, I try to do my exercises in the morning, so if I can just wake up, empty stomach and everything, like I'll just go ahead and do my exercise. I'll go out for an early bike ride. Well, right now I'm actually on the stationary because it's too cold to ride outside, but if I'm in Florida or it's the summertime or something, I'll go out for like a 7:30 a.m. bike ride, or I'll just lift some weights. But I might have like a small breakfast though, like if I'm feeling like it, like a banana or like a fig bar, or you know, something like that, a Cliff Bar, very small bowl of cereal, nothing like too heavy. Honestly, that's just personal preference. Like, I'm not talking about science or anything right now. That's just how I feel. I've heard Dr. Greger answer this question, and he says scientifically there's no difference. So definitely do what you feel that you want to do. But I don't know. I mean, if I'm like lifting a lot of weights, like I definitely don't want to have a lot of like, you know, bulk in my stomach. I just feel better that way. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up here because I am freezing. If you guys have more questions, feel free to send them to me. Post them down in the comments or send them to me at bananiac on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you prefer. And you guys have been asking about these hats. This hat I actually just made for myself just to like represent the vegan lifestyle. I think it looks pretty dope too. Because so many of you guys have been asking for it, it will be available soon. So definitely watch this space. Also want to thank you guys for supporting that little collab I did with those YouTubers. Like, I really worked hard to get all those guys and gals too, but I got a lot of requests on who you guys wanted me to collab with. I ended up reaching to a lot of people, but these are the 12 YouTubers that I was able to work things out with. I mean, there's a ton of YouTube channels that I love and support as well, so don't think like I left somebody out because like I don't like them or I wouldn't want to collab with them. But I think this is a good group of YouTubers that I got going, so plenty of more of that coming out. It wasn't just that one video, but I appreciate you guys' support. Anyway, give this video a like, subscribe for more videos just like this, and we'll see you guys next time.